The movie begins with a woman named Victoria waking up in a deserted house. She's confused and disoriented, haunted by flickers of memory. She looks out to see if she remembers anything, but all she can see is bare grass and a strange, quiet world. She steps out of her house looking for some semblance of reality, but all she saw were people in their homes recording her with their mobile phones like she was in a movie. She screams for help, but no one comes to her aid. Out of nowhere, disguised men appear and begin hunting her down. They open fire as she runs for her life, but things only get weirder the further she runs. She sees more people recorded, with no one lifting a finger to help her out. She's completely alone, running from, but nowhere to go. She stumbles upon a couple, Jem and Damien, who seem to understand what's going on in this bizarre world. They try to get rid of her, but she insists on following them, and now they are being hunted together. Jem comes up with a plan that sounded solid enough. The ladies run while Damien deals with their attackers. They wait patiently for Damien to join them, but tragically, Damien ends up losing his life. As Jem and Victoria keep running, they are picked up by a man named Baxter, who offers them help. Victoria feels like she knows him, but her memory is foggy. Baxter takes them deep into the woods where they think they are safe, until they realize he is a sadistic backstabber. He captures and tortures people for fun. Victoria screams for help, but once again, the civilians stand around and film this debauchery. When Baxter isn't looking, Jem blindsides him and shoots him dead. The two women keep running, desperate to survive. Jem believes she can fix this world. She plans to drive to a place called White Bear to bend down the control room. She's convinced that destroying it will stop the mind control and restore everyone's freedom. Victoria starts having flashbacks of White Bear and warns Jem not to trust the place, but Jem could not trust her memory. They reach the facility and try to shut it down, but the control room is soon filled with men ready to attack. Victoria grabs a gun and shoots, but instead of bullets, out of the gun comes confetti. A door opens and an audience erupts. It was all a lie. She has no friends, no allies, no reality. Jem was never real. The entire ordeal was a show. Victoria was never a victim. This was a carefully constructed punishment park designed by Baxter and his team. The truth is horrifying. Victoria once had a fiancé named Ian Rannoch, and together they kidnapped and killed a little girl named Jemima Sykes. Victoria didn't commit the act herself, but she filmed it, watching while he tormented her. Now this looping nightmare is her punishment. Everyone she encountered were actors and volunteers enforcing justice for Jemima. In the end, Victoria is taken back to the house where it all began. Her memory is wiped as she is tied to a chair, forced to watch footage of Jemima on the TV. Baxter and his team reset everything, rearranging the house for another cycle. Tomorrow, it all begins again. This is her eternal punishment, and it's already been 19 days. Moral of the story: